Hi, I hope you guys are having a good morning, not sure much shit like that. Today I'm going to talk about Ardent Censer, an item a lot of people like to hate on. So we'll be doing two damage tests here, one with Ardent and one without. Because my point, and it has always been my point, is that even though Ardent might say that it's only doing 155 damage, there's actually more to it that people don't see or think about. So that's what I'm going to show today. And for this test, I have Boots and Blade the Rune King. Reason I'm going to go and Collector or something is because I don't want to crit and like inflate the numbers. I could of course add armor or HP to the dummy too, but I don't really think it's necessary as the point will be proven regardless. So yeah, Danny will basically just W me, proc Ardent on me. I'm going to attack the dummy for my entire alteration, and then we're going to see the damage. Then he's going to sell Ardent, buy Moonstone or whatever else he wants to buy. Just basically anything than Ardent. And then we're going to compare. And we'll see that the damage added here, currently it's 155. So, whenever he W's me now, I'm going to go for the entire alteration. Yeah, right? So, right now, my damage is 2,750. His Ardent did 403 minus the 155, which is 45 plus 203. Right, so then you have 248 damage, something. Right, that's how much Ardent said it did. Right, so his Ardent said it did like 248. I'm not exactly sure. Like I'm not really focused on that right now. So I did 275 damage, 2,750. His Ardent did like 250. Right, and now he sold Ardent, and he's gonna W me again, and then we'll compare the damage. So you can see I did 2,750, and that's the number we'll be focusing on mostly. So, even though Ardent said it did 250 damage, right? Ardent said it did 250 roughly, and I did 2075. So, even with that said, I'm now 750 damage less, right? So, even if my damage... Does it show Ardent damage for you on the dummy? No, okay. So we can assume that the Ardent damage is on my stats, right? So with that even... Actually, we can do that easily, kind of. We'll just do one without W at all, and then we can compare that too. Just don't do anything to me. Yeah. What's that? I mean, it's kind of similar, right? So now with our ult, and there's some inconsistencies here, like I can get 100 less damage, but at the end of the day, like there's still 750 damage difference between with Ardent and without. So even though Ardent says it's only doing 250 damage, that's not the full story, because the Ardent Censer will, at least over a duration such as long as the ult, allow you to at least get 1 or 2 or 3 auto attacks off. So this will matter. Because one more auto attack is not just the 20 damage or whatever Ardent says it does. It's a lot more than that. And that's something a lot of people seem to miss. That is the same argument I had for Lethal Tempo versus PTA 2. Is that even though Lethal Tempo says it's only doing this amount of damage, like the 1 or 2 auto attacks is also going to impact that. So that is something we can go back to another day. Another thing I would like to do is just check every single enchanter support, compare the damage, and we'll do that. But for now, I just wanted to cover this here and show that there's more to Ardent than just the numbers that it's showing. And that it has actually got a bigger purpose overall, and that it's not as useless as people think. Is it the best item? Possibly not. Are you against an Ashe? Of course, like something like Mika is going to be better because we don't get auto attack at all because you're stunned. Then the damage increase from like getting rid of the stun is going to be higher than anything else would be able to provide regardless. So yeah, that is all. Hope you guys continue to have a good morning, and take care. Cheers. Why is that? This is like YouTube channel right now. They're like Ardent Censer. Alright, peace.